Welcome back to the Raw Draw Reviews channel, and this 8th episode of The Orange Line, where we go back to the year 2013 and check out the first ever wave of the Black Series. And this time we're checking out the Star Wars The Black Series, Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Orange Line. Looking at the front of the box, you get the figure that's included along with the accessory. You also get the Star Wars The Black Series logo up there, the little portrait, and his name here on the bottom. And then going in the back, you get this awesome black and white picture of Obi-Wan starting off the duel with Anakin. You also get this description, the Star Wars logo, some warnings here on the bottom, and the Orange Line right in the back. But as always, I'll go ahead and get out of the plastic, and we see what's inside. And here is out of the box, and all I'm going to say is this guy definitely needed a bit of a touch-up. That's all I'm going to say. Let me get this in clear view. The face is one of the most interesting parts about this figure. As you can see, it is hand-painted, of course, but he looks so surprised. It's very unique, the look of him on the face. But another thing I want to point out is I don't really get why he's already getting gray hairs here on the side of his hair, and then he has like an awkward dark spot right here, but the hair, it just doesn't feel right in some way, I guess. But other than that, I will show you real quick the amount of articulation. So as you can see, he does have a joint here at the top of the neck, so you get quite a bit of movement, as you can see. And then here at the torso, he of course has his Jedi robes. And he does have a ball joint here at the waist, so you can move around pretty freely. Go side to side, all that. The arm does stick out about there. It goes all the way around with ease. His elbow goes up about there. Swivel at the elbow, of course. And then, of course, he does have a swivel and some articulation here on the wrist. The other side as well. Arm sticks out. Goes all the way around. His elbow does have a swivel as well. And he does have some movement here at the wrist and at the hand. And then looking at the waist, he has this brown belt and the little peg for his lightsaber. He has some pouches going around his waist, as you can see. And that's, pretty much it. And the bottom part of the tunic is made of a looser plastic. And this part of his outfit is soft goods, so that's good to know. Runs all the way in the back and comes in the same exact color. The legs do go out into a split position, they do go out into a single position, and they go back about there. And he does have a swivel here on his thighs, and look at the knees, he does have double knees, so they go back about there. And now looking at the boots, he has these sort of like red looking boots, and they do point down about there. They point all the way up, as you can see, and there is rock wrinkles, so he has some cool action poses. And look at the accessory. He comes with a lightsaber. Look at the lightsaber. This one is very unique in a way that, we get pretty much the same hilt, but the reason why I say it's unique is because of the blade. I don't know if it shows that well on camera, but it gets like fatter and then it gets thinner as it goes up. So that's very unique detail. So put on the lightsaber, just like all their lightsabers, you just want to push in the grip of the hand just like that, and it looks really cool. And then of course, like I showcased before, you can take off the blade and have it separate from the hilt. And by doing so, if you're not going to use the lightsaber, you can easily just pop it in right here on the belt, push firmly, and it does not come off. And real quick, I want to do a little comparison with the original Orange Line Obi-Wan and the new Archive Obi-Wan. So as you can see, both of these figures are exactly the same because it is a remaster from the Archive wave. And of course you can see that they did an amazing job with the Archive Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I think I mentioned it in the video, but if not, I'll just edit it right here. This appearance of Obi-Wan is of course based off of Episode 3. So of course he has that shorter haircut and the much older look. But as you can see, I put him in the exact same pose, and there are noticeable differences, of course, with the remaster looking a lot more better This one is definitely one of my favorites from the archive wave, just because of the overall amount of detail and it looking like Ewan McGregor, where in comparison, this looks like something you'd find at the dollar store. But of course, this is one of the first ever Black Series figures, so I'm not going to rant too much about it. But overall, I think it's really cool to see the amount of detail they've changed throughout the years, and this is just one example. I mean, you get to see the amount of detail they've done with, the coming years, with photoreal tech, soft goods, and all the amount of detail they always put into their figures are always on point. But yeah, I'm going to end here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on the next one.